welcome back to the Really Good Podcast. And
Christmas edition.
Christmas,
Holidays edition.
the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Yeah.
And
We gotta
with every year,
Redo, we're
no,
done.
this is the opening.
This is the bad
This
one.
is the final opening.
Okay, good. Good job.
And yeah, it's Christmas again. So we're going to be talking about Christmas episodes. We're going to be talking about Christmas films potentially.
Yeah?
Um,
My section is not the biggest section for that.
just looking at my notes
I
right now.
need some prep. I need some inspiration.
So what should we start with here?
I've got one.
Okay, yeah, do you want to go first?
I've got a few, actually. Okay, well, guess
I
what?
hope you have a few, because we've
At
got
least.
some time to fill here.
At least a few. Actually, we've only got 40 minutes until the food roast.
We'll see about that.
Guess what the first one is. Just have a guess.
I am gonna guess that it's the Friends episode.
Oh shit, that's not even on my list.
Really?
Which one?
The
Also.
one with the Christmas armadillo?
Did you Google top
No.
Christmas episodes?
No, I did.
Oh.
Maybe I did. I
You
did
did
do
that.
that. I did.
Okay.
But that's also one that is very prominent to my, history with Christmas episodes.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that until I Googled it. I read about 5 different lists
Yeah.
of top 10 Christmas episodes.
Yeah.
And honestly, it is a good episode. Is it another episode where we've gone over how much I don't like Friends that much anymore?
I was gonna say this one is pretty prominently got your boy, Ross
Yeah,
Geller.
but yeah. Front and center.
He's front and center in this
Unavoidable.
one. Yeah.
I think, but he's fine in it. This is actually one of his stronger moments where he's not a bad person.
Mhm.
And Chandler's in it, and that's all fine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel Christmassy to me. I think it just because Friends every
Because
episode.
it's about Hanukkah.
That as well, actually, yeah. It doesn't go on any Christmas list because it's about Hanukkah. Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Hanukkah. I don't know.
Hanukkah.
I don't know if that's the American
Hanukkah.
pronunciation.
Hanukkah.
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 Yeah, probably Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. So it doesn't actually belong on any Christmas list.
Yeah.
Which is the whole point of the episode, is that
Yeah,
it's
I
not
guess
Christmas.
the point of it is that he's trying to teach him about Hanukkah.
Yeah, so it really just flies in the face of what he's teaching.
Yeah.
But no, it's not on my list because every Friends episode is so schmaltzy and so sentimental that a Christmas. I don't know. It didn't. Every episode feels like Christmas.
Christmas. Sure.
Feels
Yeah.
nostalgic. No, actually, my
not
first one.
Okay.
Is Community.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be on there as well.
Abbott's Uncontrollable
Abbott's.
Christmas. Didn't I also talk about this in another?
You might have
episode?
done, yeah, on the TV shows episode.
But now I can talk about it even more.
Mhm.
It's my favorite because, first of all, it's not really that. It's a bit sentimental towards the end because it's a Christmas special, but even that feels like kind of like ironic, like just trying to fit into the theme of claymation Christmas. Oh, if you haven't watched it, Abed has a psychotic break where he sees everything in claymation, which is it's revealed that it's because of a change in his Christmas habits. He
Yeah.
normally sees his mom during Christmas, but he doesn't this Christmas. It's really well done animation for just like a sitcom, for just like a TV show.
Yeah,
Like it's
definitely.
not
It's
like
the whole episode is done in stop motion.
oh, yeah, and it's
And
really
that's-
fluid and well done. And it looks really
Yeah.
good, and it doesn't look like they even developed their own style for the thing. It's not lazily designed. It just looks really good, which I know isn't the point of a Christmas episode, but it reminds me of that Rudolph.
That Rudolph animation movie
Yeah.
that I've never seen.
Yep.
I've seen clips of it. It looks
Yeah.
similar, yeah.
Yeah.
They were probably thinking of that one.
Yeah. And it's really funny, and I really like the attention to detail in it. It's just a really good episode, regardless of the fact.
It is.
Okay. Also, the criteria for all these things is that
It's really good.
yes,
Hence
it has
the
to
title
like
of the
it,
show.
and it has to be Christmas. No, but it has to be, especially for the films. I have to just like them as films. I have to want to
Right,
watch
yeah.
them, even if it's not Christmas, even potentially,
Yes.
because otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that actually.
Yeah.
Everything maybe not for I don't know actually. A lot of the episodes even that I have are things that I would just watch throughout the year anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
Same.
of the films maybe not so much, but
One of the films would be too Christmassy to watch
Okay.
any other time. The
We can
other
get to
two.
that.
Okay.
in film
Okay.
section.
That's how I feel about Abed's
So
Uncontrollable
yeah,
Christmas.
that Community episode is very
It's
good.
my number one because also it's
Yeah.
probably my favorite show on the list of shows.
Mhm.
So what's yours?
Okay. Well, the first one I've got is actually from Gavin and Stacey,
Okay.
which you probably wouldn't expect.
I thought you hadn't seen Gavin and Stacey for some
No,
reason.
I do actually really like Gavin and
Oh,
Stacey.
okay.
I think I don't. Well, I don't know because I haven't seen it for quite a while. It's from
Hmm.
about 10 years ago, and for
Yeah.
anyone outside of the UK, it's probably like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about a guy from Essex who falls in love with a girl from Wales, and then they, uh, kind of how their families kind of revolve around their lives and like how they meet in between and kind of are balancing this long
Yeah.
distance
It's
relationship and
pretty
stuff.
cute as a series.
It is, yeah.
It's
For something that
nice.
came off on BBC Three,
Yeah, it
like
did
in
well.
2007 or whatever, it's actually quite a good show.
It survived.
But I think the reason this episode is so good, and I was talking to my brother about this last Christmas, I think, it's just that I don't know, it's just it captures like the real kind of British Christmas essence.
What happens in it? Because I haven't seen
Um, it's all that happens really is that Stacey's family go to Essex and stay with Gavin's family, and the whole kind of drama of the show is just that Gavin is reluctantly like trying to tell everyone that he's going to be moving to Wales.
it. Oh, right.
And all his family are obviously like, so his family and friends like love him, so
Yeah.
they're kind of upset about it.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't know. I don't know what it is that's so good.
Yeah.
Because I still haven't seen it this year, but I really like that episode, the Christmas
Yeah.
special.
Because some Christmas episodes are just kind of. My issue with all Christmas media is that it's too slow, and that the only point of it is that it's Christmas,
Yeah.
and they milk that for the whole entirety of the thing, and like I know this is again mostly films because TV shows don't have enough time to be slow, but so a lot of them are just overly sentimental and slow. But if it has like other plots happening in the episode,
Yeah,
some
I
time,
agree.
it's way better.
Actually, yeah. I think the one sort of point that I remember in the show is um one of the characters doesn't have like much money to give people presents, so she gives everyone in the room like a different celebration, like from a celebrations box, and they're all going around saying like, "Oh, what have you got? I got this one," and they're all just like comparing which ones they got. It's just like this
That's
tiny
really
little
cute.
wrapped up sweet, and then yeah, the Welsh mom's just like, "Oh, I got a bounty," and everyone's like, "Ah," and I fucking love bounty, so I can't even relate to that.
You're the only one.
I
The only one
know,
in the
yeah.
nation
I
that
don't understand
knows.
why nobody likes bounty.
Because it's trash. It's not chocolate.
No, it's coconut.
Yeah,
It
it's
wrapped in
trash.
chocolate. It's good.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like cleaning products. It looks like cleaning products wrapped in
It's very
chocolate. It's
disappointing
trash.
to
Moving
hear.
on. Next one. I do
I think
actually
we
want
should
to
move on.
watch. I do want to watch Gavin Stacey more.
Mhm.
I think actually there's only one that's like kind of wholesome in my
Yeah.
TV shows. Next one's Scrubs.
Okay,
This
yeah,
is
I figured this was
everyone's
gonna come up.
favorite. Um, but it's a fairly dark episode. You know how they're so angsty. You know how
Yeah.
Scrubs likes that. So my own personal Jesus. There's been a few.
Okay, yeah, I think that came up on the
Yeah.
list that I looked
Yeah, exactly. It's a good episode,
at.
and it's in like season 1, I think.
Mhm.
Where the main thing is that Tucker's working, doing nights, and like doing overtime at the hospital, in which they wear scrubs.
Yeah.
And
Was it called Sacred Heart? Sacred Heart?
the TV show,
Is that
the
what the
hospital.
hospital's
Yeah,
called?
yeah,
Yeah.
Sacred Heart.
I can't believe I remember that.
Yeah, because it sticks in your mind. It resonates. He's working there and loses his faith kind of in like Christianity and God and everything because he sees a lot of more increase of like domestic abuse and drug abuse and drunk driving and all that. And so it's not really it's not very Christmassy. It's at Christmas.
Yeah.
So there's like the conflict of him not enjoying Christmas and not feeling close to his religion, with everyone else being super Christmassy and religious. Then JD or Elliot, I can't remember, one of them helps deliver a baby.
Yeah.
Elliot, I think.
Is there like a nativity parallel to that?
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a big tree.
I could write Scrubs.
Are you? Scrubs, man. Who wrote Scrubs?
I don't think
Can't
does
remember.
Chuck Lorre write it?
Oh shit, that movie. Wait, yeah.
Chuck Lorre, yeah.
Why do you know everything about Scrubs? Just wondering. Kind of
Because
curious.
I was forced to watch it so
I-
fucking much,
Did
and
I?
like
Wait,
it
did
just
I
stuck in my
see?
head during my formative years.
Are you on the Scrubs subreddit as JD fan number 9?
69.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I knew it. I knew I saw you somewhere.
How dare you
Um,
out me on this podcast?
so sorry. Um, but I don't know if it's my favorite. Like, it's just a good episode, and
Yeah.
I haven't, looking at it now, I haven't got that many Christmas episodes. So I think,
Mhm. I do kind of like Christmas episodes where they go into something that's less schmaltzy about it, though. Like they
yeah,
look at more of a serious side to it. So that
yeah, that
sounds interesting.
ticks that box.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sure. Because I watched I remembered the Peep Show Christmas episode,
Damn it, that's my
which
next one.
really,
Yeah,
which one have you got? The
the
one where
Christmas one.
is there only one?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, the one where Mark's parents come round to the flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Seasonal beatings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched it earlier to kind of
Oh, okay.
because I hadn't seen it for ages, and
Yeah.
like it's such a good one. Um, yeah, and Jez is like readjusting to the fact that it's like just about like all the kind of traditions that people have, and him kind
Yeah.
of like trying to make Christmas perfect, and like how he remembers it, and it's just not the way he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
um,
Hashtag relatable.
yeah.
Nostalgia. I only put it on my list for the one scene where like, he does a joke. I was like, I forgot to get a turkey, and
Yeah.
David Mitchell fucking screams
They were
at
just like,
him.
you fucking idiot, Jared.
Just like that Daniel Radcliffe
He just
accent.
completely goes insane at him.
It's
And
just-
then Jeremy's just like, it was a joke.
yeah,
It was a nice Christmas
the
joke.
Christmas joke is really good. Like that wasn't very Christmassy of you.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason. It's on my
Yeah.
list.
That's such a good bit.
It's a good episode. So it's
And I just
again
love the awkwardness of uh like
everything. The
Mark's
whole.
parents and like his ultra like conservative dad.
Yeah,
Um
it's not Christmassy because awkwardness and like embarrassment can't come into Christmas. That's not what
yeah.
Christmas is about. Joy, and there is nothing joyful about that episode.
And I love
But
the
it's good.
part where they're playing charades and Mark's dad like whispers in Jeremy's ear some like really obscure book by Nietzsche, and Jeremy just like goes up and spins around like flapping his arms, and Super Hans goes chicken run, and he goes yeah you got
Oh
it.
my god,
And
yeah.
then he says to the dad, oh I'm sorry, I thought you said chicken run.
It's like really passive aggressively.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Actually, I haven't seen that in a really long time. There's only one of these that I chose to rewatch as
Mhm.
research.
Did you watch it today?
Yeah,
Okay, what was that?
which was Vicar of Dibley, which is
Oh,
yeah.
I was thinking about putting that on there, but I
It's
haven't. I'm not sure if I've ever actually seen it. Like I've seen a lot
oh
of. Like I
well.
feel like I've seen it, but I can't remember
I
it
have so
properly.
many Christmas specials because
Yeah.
it's about Christianity. In case you didn't
Oh
know.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's definitely the most Christmassy Christmas special that I
Mhm.
can think of. In fact, you could watch any episode and I think it would be Christmassy. Just 'cause it's in
Yeah.
a little parish. I guess like so it's a bit. I guess like
Or at least Christy. It's
what?
pretty.
Christ,
Oh yeah, she loves Chris.
Who's Christy? Do you?
Chris.
Jesus Christ.
That's
I
the
love
guy.
it. Uh huh.
So are
That's
you
the
talking
guy.
about the one where she like has she goes to different
Yeah.
people's houses for Christmas dinner
Yeah,
and
she's
she
too
yeah
polite to say
yeah
to turn down the invitations. It's just really wholesome, and I really like it.
yeah
Um, I like Vicar Dibley anyway. It's really dumb.
mhm
It's probably not very well known outside of England. I would say maybe not
yeah
unless
wouldn't have thought anyone
you
would
had
know
a
that.
gold TV channel
Yeah,
on
it's
your
just
TV.
it's Dawn French of French and Saunders fame.
Yeah,
Yeah, she just plays a vicar in a fictional
that's
town
it. The whole
called
thing.
Dibley, I'm guessing.
I don't know if it's fictional. It feels real to me.
Pretty sure it's a documentary.
Here I come. I'm googling it.
I think Dibley is not a real place.
It's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not real. I believed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only like it 'cause there's a lot of just dumb gags.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
laughed
fun,
out
fun,
loud.
wholesome
Yeah.
Christmas. Yeah.
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 You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with any episode from Vicar of Dibley. And at one of them, they normally have like an after credits or during credits bit where
Oh
she
yeah.
tells a joke, and that's always really wholesome as well, and goes with Christmas. It goes with Christmas,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying, like a fine wine. I feel very strongly about Vicar of Dibley.
Okay.
How about you?
Along that sort of vein, I think this was around the same sort of time. Father Ted.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's that also, which is probably another thing outside of the UK that it's.
No,
I
I
don't know.
think.
I think people probably know about it, but
Yeah.
it's like a staple thing in the UK. Like that's always on at least once
Yes.
over Christmas on TV.
Yeah.
Like they'll show this episode of Father Ted where the priests get lost in the ladies' underwear department
I've seen it
of
on
a
the TV. I
department
think
store.
that's the only episode I've seen more than once.
Yeah, I've
It's
honestly
ridiculous.
probably seen that more than
Yeah.
any other show.
It's
More than any other show
Show.
episode of that show.
Yeah, they really love it. That's like maybe the most popular. Like
It's
I don't know
still
why.
really funny.
It
Like
is.
I think I watched it last year, and it's funny because it's like it's obviously a really awkward situation because they're priests in an underwear department, and like they're trying to find a way out, and it's like this kind of it's shot like it's like they're in a war zone or
Yeah.
something, and it's like
Just really low, shaky angles.
like someone gets like pinged in the eye
Oh, yeah.
with like a bra strap, and it's like he's injured, and
Just like falling to the ground dramatically. Yeah, it's really stupid.
it's yeah.
What's the Christmas one? Because I haven't actually seen it, but it kept popping up on a lot of
What
lists.
Christmas what?
Isn't there like an hour-long Christmas episode?
Oh, Father Ted.
Yeah.
I think that is a
Oh,
Christmas
that's the one?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
That's
Christmas one.
why. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's not like that's the whole episode, but that's like the main
Oh,
part
I've
everyone
only seen.
remembers.
So I've only seen that one, and oh shit, no, it is, yeah, because that's where with the tea maker,
I think it
when she
is,
destroys
yeah.
it. Right, I just thought I
Oh,
kept
yeah,
walking
yeah.
in to like 5 different episodes.
He gets her like a coffee machine, and then she like walks away like crying because
So they live with. Is she just the housekeeper?
I think she's like a maid or something.
Yeah, I was never sure. I don't know. She's like a grandma.
I think
or
she
something.
is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause for the elder, the snippets, just snippets of information about this TV show.
Yeah.
It's 2 priests. They live with 3 priests actually. A
Mhm.
very very old one, Father Ted, and man from My Hero.
Dougal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Nobody's gonna know what
God,
My Hero is either.
Ardwell or Hanlon.
I think so, possibly.
I think that's the right syllables in the right order. And then
Sounds
this
Irish enough.
yeah, there's like nanny kind of housekeeper woman who makes tea and coffee,
Yeah.
and yeah, they get a coffee machine, and then she like hacks it apart at some point.
Yeah, because she
It's
feels
silly.
like she's gonna be obsolete
Yeah.
with this coffee machine
It's
now.
actually very sad.
Yeah.
Also it's by the same people as IT, same guy writer as IT
It is,
Crowd.
yeah.
So it's super like humor wise and
Mhm.
shots, style, comedy, it's the same.
It is,
Same
yeah.
thing. So I think people would like it. But I've not seen any other episode apart from that one. I think apart from the one clip that is on YouTube about the horse. That's it.
What's that?
It's about the horse. It's like a music. He has a dream about a horse, and it like is a full music video, except it's in the 80s, like of really garishly edited. Here's a horse.
It rings a bell.
He has a horse.
He
That's
has
all
an
I can
actual
help
horse.
you. Yeah, there's a horse.
Okay.
That's not Christmas, so it's not. It's banned
Yeah.
from this
We can't talk about
conversation.
anything other than Christmas episodes.
No,
actually,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The next one in that vein. You had yours.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
You had yours. The
I'm
Office.
listening. Yeah, I
Obviously.
would have gone to the Office anyway.
Yeah.
I've got 4 episodes of The Office.
Pick one.
4 Christmas episodes.
One.
All right.
How do you?
My
Oh.
favorite Christmas episode of The Office would be. It's so hard to choose.
You have to choose one. Actually, you can probably choose more than one because this is. not a
I
fair one.
think it's got to be either Secret Santa or Benihana Christmas.
Oh, I picked a different one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you pick?
Moroccan Christmas.
Right, yeah, that was another one. And then there's also Classy Christmas.
Yeah. Classic
Which is-
Christmas felt a bit too cringy, or like not. Hasn't got as many.
Oh, but I like the
gags.
cringiness. It's like the best
This
part
is
of
why
the
we
show.
can't get along. It's because you like misery.
I do.
And I just okay, well no, not they're all cringy. They're all something horrible happens in each. Like it's
Yeah.
all bad. But Moroccan one is just there's
These
so
are
much happening in
the
it.
other ones are kind of like classic ones though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Moroccan Christmas is where they like it's Moroccan themed Christmas that they have a
Mm.
Moroccan themed Christmas party, and Meredith sets her hair on fire or something, and then it's
She has like
about
a drinking problem.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
getting
'cause she has a
progressively,
drinking problem, and
just like
they
in the background of every shot, she's just getting progressively drunker and like
yeah,
more obnoxious. And then yeah, it just pans to her hair.
and
Fully
she
on fire.
yeah, she's suddenly on fire, and they realize she has a problem, and they have a very um I guess
Intervention.
they have an intervention for her, but it's just like such a bad time to have it
Yeah,
because it's
it's
like so
at
inappropriate
a
to
Christmas
have it at a
party.
Christmas party.
There's just Toby in the background like we can't do this.
Yeah.
This is not allowed
Yeah.
at all. That's
So
really
that's
good.
a really good one.
Yeah.
Benihana Christmas is just great because I think
Oh shit!
that
Wait,
one
no.
probably is
Wait,
my
I
favorite
wasn't ready.
actually.
I wasn't ready. Because at the end of that one, Phyllis tells everyone that
Oh
Angela's
shit,
tweeting at Annie,
yeah.
and then he just like enters the room completely ruthlessly. There's just so many, so much drama. There's so many threads of drama,
Yeah.
balanced with the dumbness. It's good. It fills out perfectly. Carry on.
That one is good.
Yeah.
But Benihana Christmas is probably one of my favorite episodes of The Office because
Okay.
it starts with Carol breaking up with Michael because he
Oh.
buys he buys an all inclusive trip to Jamaica for them to go on, and
Sandals
they've been
Jamaica.
dating Sandals yeah Sandals
Really
Jamaica
fun.
when they've been dating for like two
Months.
months or
I want
something
to say
yeah
months.
yeah
That makes it slightly better.
and he like edits himself into photos of her family and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's just like really cringy.
Like a Christmas card.
Yeah, and just the same way he's listening to James Blunt face. I just want to taste.
He just
I
refuses to
just
buy the
want
full
more
song
taste.
and only listens to it when he's up in
Yeah.
the bed. It's
It's like,
beautiful.
touch my heart,
That's
touch my soul.
struggling
And
with
he's just
people.
saying like, goodbye, my lover.
Just like whispering it so quietly.
Yeah.
And that's really how Christmas is. That's how Christmas starts.
That's how it feels.
Yeah. And then the whole
And then they go to Benihana's, which I guess is an American kind of restaurant chain.
it's type of cuisine where they make the food on the thing in front of you.
Yeah. And then
No.
they bring back two girls with them.
Waitresses.
Yeah, two waitresses.
That's really bad.
And yeah, they
It's
get
really
confused
bad.
as to which one is which.
And has to mark one of them. It's
really
super bad.
Yeah,
It's super bad.
but it's just so funny.
Yeah. And what's the other one? The Classic Christmas was okay.
That's the
And
one where uh what's her
Holly?
name? Holly comes
Holly, yeah.
back. Yeah. Yeah, so they want to make it classy.
Yeah.
And Jim throws a snowball through the window, and there's that whole
Oh
snow
shit.
fight thing going on between Jim
Oh
and
no,
Dwight.
that's really good. I forgot about that actually. That is
Yeah.
kind of good. Never mind. They're all good. Hey.
Yeah. And
The
then he
Office is a
like
good TV
messes
show.
up the Woody doll and everything. It's like really awkward.
Yeah. Jim just leaves the building with like 7
Yeah.
fake snowmen.
He's just smashing them
Traumatized.
all up.
Yeah.
And Dwight is just on the roof
Yeah.
looking down at him.
Zooms
And
in
the
on him.
lighting's all like really sinister
Yeah.
on his face.
Okay,
It's
no,
so
that's
good.
good too. And the
Yeah.
Friends Up one is really good. That's like just a classically good episode.
Yeah.
That's another one you can watch any time of year.
But the Secret Santa one I think is also up there because it's just like um that's like the early cringe of The Office where
Yeah.
Michael's somewhat like in love with
Dwight. Yeah.
fucking Ryan.
Good fan fiction. Sleeping on a little bit.
Yep. And he buys him an iPod, and like he turns into Yankee
Yeah.
Swap.
Yeah. Screams it
Jim's
at
like,
people.
I thought that was called Nasty Christmas.
Yeah. And oh, but then they got the nice bit with the teapot.
Yeah, and
So
Jim
you got
gets
the heartwarming.
Pam a really nice kind of inside joke present,
Yeah.
but then Dwight ends up with it, and
Nah.
she somehow gets it in the
Shenanigans.
end, so it's good. But yeah, that's what's good as well. It always ties to the story. It's never just Christmas episode for Christmas sake.
Yeah, actually, all of these feel like they're not just a random. I think Abbott's Uncontrollable Christmas is the most different to the actual series of all my options, all my
Yeah.
choices. They all like tie in, apart from maybe Vicar Dibley, but that doesn't count because that's not a real TV show.
Yeah.
Every episode
That's
is
not real.
fake. Yeah.
That's not timeless.
Exactly. Well,
Well, yeah,
well,
that's
that's
yeah,
a
it's good.
different thing. Have you got any more? Because I've run out of them.
Yeah, I do.
'Cause I don't like Christmas.
Let's see. So there's a couple of Simpsons episodes as well that have really good Christmas episodes.
Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, I did see those, and I knew you were gonna put down the first one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
roasting the Simpsons roasting on an open fire is the very first Simpsons episode.
Yeah, which I forgot.
Outside of Tracy Ullman, where it started.
Wait,
Um,
what?
Simpsons started on the Tracy Ullman show, which
Oh,
was
of
a
course,
TV
yeah.
show,
Yeah.
where they sort of showed shorts
Yeah.
of the Simpsons, where they were all kind of fucked up animation
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
Um,
Nightmarish
yeah, this was the first feature, well, not feature length, but like
episode.
20-minute episode,
Yeah.
where they get Santa's little helper, and it's just, yeah, it's a very classic episode for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't put it down just because I actually haven't seen it that much. I think I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah,
But
well,
it
it's
does
very
feel
real as
Christmassy.
well because it's about Homer like trying to get the money together to be able to afford Christmas presents and stuff, and that must have been very like very revolutionary for animated shows to cover that sort of thing
Yeah, and they
because
never
it's a
paint
very
it as like
real.
a funny thing too much. It's like
Yeah,
pretty sad. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, he has to be like a mall Santa to afford
Yeah.
Christmas presents, and he gets everyone like crappy stuff,
Yeah.
and then they get the dog from the Greyhound track, and that's like the present, and then
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's nice.
Everyone cries. It's beautiful.
Other ones, the Funzo episode, which is just like taking the piss out of Kirby. Kirby.
What did Kirby do to you?
That year when everyone just bought Kirby's for their kids.
They're everywhere.
Furby.
Oh my God!
Furby.
Wait, I need to have a look at this because I remember it being horrifying.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh,
It's
fuck off.
so good.
I hated this. I just remembered I
The
hated
Funzo
this.
episode.
I hated this episode more than anything.
Just
It's
pulling up
so
a picture of him,
scary.
and he's terrifying. Yeah.
It's so much worse than I thought it was. That's a toy.
Yeah, and then they end up like being like
they
killer
malfunction.
robots.
Yeah, the like the skin bit comes off.
Yeah.
It's
But
real bad.
it's so good because like they just in the whole way that you see this idea develop, because they get marketing people to come into the school, and then the kids are like saying all the things they would want in a toy, and then they kind of exploit them, and it's like
Yeah.
I just love the part in the advert for it as well where like where you can see that, and it's just kind of zooming up to the screen. It's like, Funzo! If you don't have Funzo, you're nothing. I just love that line.
Not even trying.
Yeah.
That's a really.
Just like that's literally what they wish they could say.
Yeah.
Just to make kids
You're
feel like shit.
useless. You're worthless.
Yeah.
That's very Christmassy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
There's that one, and there's the other one I have is the one where Bart shoplifts from Try and Save to get this Bone Storm game.
That one, yeah.
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 That's a very classic episode as well.
It is, but I'm feeling bad about that.
Yeah, well, that's a very that's quite a deep episode for a Christmas one.
Why does Simpsons want to make you feel bad all the time? Like, there's so many episodes like that.
There's just so many good jokes in that one.
Yeah, it makes you feel bad. Good jokes.
And as all good jokes do, they made me feel really bad.
Yeah, about Christmas. I haven't got any more because Christmas is trash.
Sure.
But
Why do you think Christmas is trash?
it's
Why is
just,
that?
I'm getting actually today, I go in slightly more into the spirit.
Yeah.
I listened to Wham last Christmas 3 times in a row.
I don't blame you.
It's
I always look
iconic.
forward to it coming on in the store when I'm at work.
Yeah, just for that
It's
eighth
the best
loop
one.
of the day.
Mhm.
Here it comes. It's the best one. Possibly match only. Wait, okay, real quick. What are your top Christmas songs? You said
Okay,
you
top Christmas songs that I have listed. So Last Christmas is pretty much up there. It's one of the best, no doubt about it.
Yeah, this sounds great. It's a good song.
Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizard. I know it's like
That's a classic.
it's a classic. It's a bit cheesy, but it's just one of those. I think they like that's an American thing as well. 'Cause even though it seems like a very British thing, along with the other song.
Yeah.
That's like I always think of them both because it's like.
Wait, which other song?
What is it?
By Slade as well.
Says I wish it could be Christmas every day. And then there's
We've
also
been sued just now.
shit, can't monetize this. And
Merry Christmas, everybody.
yeah, but how does it go?
I don't actually know
It's
that one.
like
Can I play that for 2 seconds?
Yeah, go on. Oh, okay, yeah. You're hanging up,
Oh,
you're
okay, yeah.
talking on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they both remind me of New Year's. I don't know why, but they feel very, like, just
they're very end of it.
chaotic.
Chaotic.
Or super hyped.
Yeah,
They're pretty fun.
they're just fun.
Yeah.
It's probably more of a nostalgia thing that I just like their songs,
Yeah,
but
they're very
they're
nostalgic,
pretty
those two.
good as well.
Yeah, I know what Christmas
Um,
is.
what else we got there? Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. What do you think
Yeah,
about that?
it's controversial.
How do you feel about that?
Um,
That is, yeah, I know some people that don't like that one.
it was definitely a time that I liked it, and now I don't know why.
Mm.
I don't know why. It feels cursed. It feels like. One second, let's play that again as well, so I can get a visceral
The one
reaction.
that's like dun 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 dun.
Wow.
I just started that perfectly in time with when you
Beautiful.
played it.
You
That was great.
harmonized. Yeah, is this bit that just feels like a bit
Mm,
creepy?
mm,
It feels
mm.
creepy. I
Why?
can't explain why. The synth. Let's get
You
to the
just imagine him like taking a step forward with every
Yeah.
towards you.
You're in the dark. You see Paul McCartney, his glowing eyes.
He's
Sim-
simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Can you
Is it
blame him?
simple?
Is it
Is it
simple?
that simple?
Yeah. He's simply having it.
It does get in my head. It's already in my head now.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Bones.
Fairy Tale of New York is also a
Yeah.
controversial one.
No, that's my top three, definitely.
Really?
Yeah. I always liked it also because my name's Kirsty and her name's Kirsty. And I was named after her.
Well, the women in the
Yeah.
thing.
Kirsty McCall and the Pogues. I was named
Oh,
after. My
okay.
full name is actually Kirsty McCall and the Pogues. Fun fact.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Do you know that? I just had a
Yeah,
cut
no,
off. Right.
yeah, so no.
1 second. Is food happening?
I don't think so.
Okay, sweet.
Let's continue.
It's
I
my
guess we'll
favorite
just leave
Christmas
that
song.
in.
Yeah. Christmas time, don't let bells ring. The darkness.
Yeah, I didn't
Right.
even list that one.
That's good.
That's a
That's
really
just a
good one, and
song.
it's like that's pretty modern compared to the others as well.
Yeah.
The others came out like 80s. This is from last 10 years or something.
Yeah, definitely 2010ish. It feels
The
like.
Darkness, yeah, they've made some really lasting songs.
Yeah.
They're a
I'm
good
gonna get
band.
lost in their Spotify page real quick. Oh, they're all
Good.
good. Growing on Me is
And
great.
it's like,
But
yeah,
it's not Christmas though. Carry on.
it is. Um, I was just gonna say about Fairy Tale of New York. Like, I'm always surprised when they use the F word in that
Yeah,
song, the
that's true.
homophobic slur.
Yeah,
Like,
it's Christmas.
why you
You
gotta
don't
use
need
that
that.
word?
That's true. That's not a good one. That's not a
Yeah.
good bit.
Other than that, it's a good song, but like,
It sounds very good, and
yeah.
that's the only. So I'm dead inside and don't really feel Christmassy, but that's the only
hmm
one that instills some kind of Christmas feeling
Yeah, I
inside of
think
my soul.
yeah, because it's one of those where you it feels like you're listening to kind of like a domestic dispute. It's less like, hey,
Yeah,
it's Christmas.
yeah.
Na.
It's gritty.
It's
It's
more
real.
like, yeah,
I could trust it.
yeah.
How about All I Want for Christmas Is You?
That's
It's not on
it's
there,
got
right?
to be up there, but
It's not.
it's not really for me.
No.
I think it's a bit too overhyped.
Yeah, I hear in every advert, hear in every
I've heard it
Christmas
too
related
much.
media, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, which is the same for Last Christmas, but also I can't
Yeah.
stop thinking about that Vine
Mm.
where oh you don't like Vine where
I
it's
don't
this
mind Vine. I
girl
just don't know as many Vines
she's
as
just
you.
like oh
You know.
I it's like when you pretend you go oh fuck off I'm not gonna explain the
You can
Vine.
explain a
I'm gonna
Vine
explain the whole
in
joke of
audio
the
form.
Vine is when she's like, oh, I don't even know this song. I can't even sing it, and then like perfectly joins in on the bit, and like is in perfectly in tune, really
What
dramatically.
in the Mariah Carey song?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. It's good.
I thought that was really funny, and then
I bet it's very funny.
I think I hear it in too many things,
Yeah.
and it's a bit too.
I don't think I even
Just
hear
calm
Last
down.
Christmas as much as that.
No,
That's
no,
really she must get like £1 million,
yeah,
over 1 million
yeah.
royalties every year.
Oh, I'm looking at this playlist. There's a lot I don't like though.
Um. What else do I have?
You like It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy
Yeah, I
Williams.
do actually.
That song
Yeah,
you like.
because we were watching Home Alone 2, which has a lot of Christmas songs in it.
Yeah, they really
Uh,
brought those out.
yeah,
That's where the budget went.
there's been a fuckload of budget for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I just yeah, every time I hear it, it's always connected to that shot of when it goes back to the family in Florida, where it's like raining really hard. I think he might
Yeah.
have been out of the room.
Oh, but I
I
do
know.
remember it starting.
But yeah, it's like raining in Florida, and it's like it's the
Yeah.
most
Mhm.
wonderful time. Yeah,
Oh, he's here.
he's in the room.
Wow, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, guest starring whoever
That
you just
guy,
said.
Andy Williams.
Andy
Here's
Williams.
Andy. Well, I'm just okay. This whole time I've been trying to find this one. I was listening to this playlist earlier, and it came on. I was like, I like this,
Yeah,
and I don't know what it is.
is that a classic?
Yes, but I can't. It's in the classic playlist. It's in the Christmas party playlist,
Hmm.
actually. Mm,
You're just gonna look for it right now.
it's actually this one, I think. Yeah. So, shit. Yeah,
Oh, this one,
this one.
yeah.
It's in the Love Actually soundtrack.
Christmas.
This is
Yeah,
Christmas
I've
Baby
definitely heard
Please Come
this
Home
one.
by Darian Love. Yeah. No, I like that one as just a
Hmm.
song. I like that as a song anyway. Apart from that, like, oh boy, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot I don't like. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, which ones don't you like?
Well, let's get that vibe. Step into Christmas is good, actually. Never mind. That's a fun one. I
7
don't
Days of Christmas.
step into Christmas.
Oh,
Elton
oh, oh,
John.
yeah, that's great.
That's fair. That's fine. I don't care
Christmas.
for Baby It's Cold Outside. I don't
Sure,
care for Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
sure.
I don't care for if I just do that into the microphone for 10 minutes. I don't care for what's White Christmas. I don't care for
I
this.
like this one
I
actually.
don't care for it.
Uh,
I don't like jazz. I don't like jazz.
oh, that one just reminds me of the Santa Claus, the film.
I haven't seen that. It's another Christmas song I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
seen. I don't partake in Christmas media.
Clearly.
It seems. Don't Shoot Me Santa. Do you know that the Killers had a Christmas song?
The Killers?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they didn't really work out.
I'm gonna play a few seconds.
Wait, if you skip to the middle.
That's it. That's the end of that
We are
song.
them big time.
It's just like a. Oh shit! Tempo change.
Jesus.
It's not a Christmas song. It
No,
doesn't
it's
count.
not very
It
catchy.
doesn't. Yeah, not allowed. Jungle Bell Rock. I don't like. I don't like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I don't like. Uh, any. I don't like
Alright.
Run Rudolph Run. I really don't like that one. That's
I don't know
too
what that
fast.
is.
I don't want to run. It's Christmas. I don't like. You don't know. You know what it is.
Run, Rudolph, run.
That's it. You know
It's
it.
like run, run,
Yeah.
Rudolph, and
Yeah.
gonna go. I don't.
By Hanson. I don't like it.
Oh, it's by Hanson.
Yeah.
I don't like I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus
No.
by Jackson 5.
It's like a 4-year-old. I don't like
It's
it.
just so dumb because like
Such a
there's like
mess.
little interludes in between where he's like, I did see my mama kissing Santa Claus. You just gotta believe me. And like
That's
it's
so
just
cute.
it's so annoying when
Oh, I can imagine.
you've
Yeah.
been at work for like 9 hours and you
This
just hear
child
the
is
song. It's
screaming at
like
you to believe him. It's like I don't, Michael, please.
it's just such a cheesy fucking song.
Yeah, I don't like that anyway. But what else? What's Thank God It's Christmas? There's just so many.
There's a lot.
Here comes Santa Claus. Wait, did I do this already? Santa Claus coming to town. Ah, Merry Christmas. Oh wait.
Do you remember when
Little Christmas? I don't care for it. I don't care.
Do you remember when Peter Kay was playing like that woman character for a while?
No.
Okay. I don't know what that was about, but he was on they made some kind of fake like Britain's Got Talent show.
Oh my God, wait.
And I think it all culminated in him having a Christmas hit as this woman character. And I don't know what it was called, but I thought the song actually is kind of does get in my head. I don't hear it as much. Like you don't
Wait.
really hear it.
Oh, that does sound familiar actually. Wait.
The one
What?
where it's like
Talent.
singing it over and over and
Oh
over
Christ.
again.
Yeah,
That
no, I do
song.
remember that one.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
It's
I hate
kind
that
of
one
like
as
a
well.
parody of Christmas songs in a way.
Oh, I remember that because that's actually the first time I heard Bruce Springsteen at Born to Run, and I really liked it.
What?
Because in one of the segments, I think someone.
Oh, what on the show?
I think
Did you watch
so.
the show?
I think I did, and I think I remember a segment where some character was doing Born to Run,
Oh, right.
and I was like, I like this song, and that's it.
I
That's
just
all.
I
Peter
just
Pan.
remember it being a very confusing time because like nobody knew whether it was real or not, and it was like What is the? Yeah, it had a really stupidly long name.
Prince got the pop factor and possibly new celebrity Jesus Christ superstar Strictly on High.
Yeah,
It's
sure,
really
yeah.
stupid. It
Yeah,
combines.
so he's being really satirical.
Yeah. Just a
Um,
little.
yeah, but that song came out of it, and it does get in my head, but you just never hear it.
No, for a reason.
And it kind of rings true. Like he's saying, like, you know, we do just hear these songs over and over. Oh yeah, Geraldine McQueen. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
There you go.
like every Christmas should be
Actually,
the same.
PDK is making a commentary on society. And
I think he is. I think he's taken the piss out of all of us.
I was trying to think of where I could combine piss and pizza, and I decided against it. I regret to
Wait, what?
inform you. I was trying to think of a way to make a pun out of piss and pizza, and
Oh right.
I'm sorry. I
You
regret
shouldn't
to
do
inform you
that.
that I resign from the podcast.
Oh shit. 4 episodes in.
And then the
He just
next.
cancelled his tour as well for some reason.
Yeah, I did see that, and I was about to get into it.
Gutted.
For family reasons.
Yeah, I know. No, but I mean like
Yeah,
you don't seem
okay.
like you're into his kind of
No,
comedy.
I'm really not.
I was when I was younger.
No, never
Nowadays it's kind of like you look at it as like I'm
PK.
not slamming on
He's
PDK.
got an audience. He's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Some things. I mean,
I'm not
it's
it.
observational stuff. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like when you see a thing.
Your
and
wife.
you
You going
take
on
my
a
wife,
holiday.
please. I think was his.
What?
Take my wife, please. I think that was his joke.
I think actually invented comedy and
No,
wife comedy.
some of his jokes. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a comedian.
I think it's kind of
Mm.
the Lee Evans syndrome. It's just like
Yes, yeah, I went the Lee Evans pathway
yeah.
as opposed to the PDK pathway.
When
The
you get
went through
older,
the
you
phase.
kind of realize that's
It's not for you.
yeah, it's a bit silly.
Yeah. I don't like silly comedy. I like to think.
Like my
I watch Rick and Morty because I'm an IQ of 2000. I don't like silly comedy. But like,
you make very good points.
I think that's all the Christmas music I get to look at because it's all the same.
Yeah, sure.
I do actually just want to bring up that I found a Spotify account that has pre-made songs for every occasion, for
Whoa.
every name, and for every event. So if you wanted a New Year's, a completely bespoke.
Are you doing an advert for Spotify right now?
Yes, at the Money
Are they
Zone.
sponsor?
The Money Zone TM. For no, it's just that there's an I can't remember what it's called, so you have to search for it. But I'm just amazed because
You do the legwork.
I'm
No,
doing the
not you. I
legwork.
mean the
Oh,
audience.
okay. Ordering me. That no, but they do. If I wanted, happy New Year's in Norwich, they have that, and all it is this dumb song about being New Year's, and it's like a homemade one, and there's normally children singing, and then the only thing different is right at the end they'll just sing Norwich, and it's done. That's the end of the song.
Does it sound like you can hear where like they've cut
Just
out
like
the audio and they've
silence
clearly
it.
just got someone to just say Norwich? Like it's like an answering machine. It's
Norwich.
Norwich.
Luckily, they are good at editing and producing.
Yeah.
So you can't quite hear it,
Sounds
but
great.
they have every name, so if you wanted boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, mum, dad,
Yeah.
and it's the silliest Spotify account I've ever seen in my life.
It's so long as well. Like there's
Yeah, that's the thing, you
so
just
many
keep scrolling.
variations.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you were looking for a gift for your loved one and it's getting a bit late, then
And this is
link them.
link in the
Spotify
description down below,
account.
which it won't be.
Nope.
'Cause I'm too lazy.
Yeah. Do you have any more Christmas music?
I think the only other one I've got is Shakin' Stevens' "Merry Christmas, Everyone."
No.
Classic. It's a
I don't
fucking
know what that
classic.
is. I don't even know what that goes.
Snow is falling
Oh. Don't
all
go for it.
around
This
me.
advert.
Children playing.
Wow, Woolworths has some new
Having
products for Christmas. Do you know Woolworths?
Woolworths.
R.I.P. Some local comedy. some very localized.
This is a
English.
local bit. This is local material that only works in our town.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Woolworths is beyond our town.
Yeah, it's
Woolworths is
well, it only
pretty-
works in the UK really. I don't think
Yeah.
that's an American thing.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, remember
New Zealand.
Wimpy? What? What'd you
I
say?
think Woolworths is New Zealand, I think so.
Really?
I feel like that's
Maybe
true.
they have it in Australia actually.
Oh. Maybe they're from America.
I mean,
Fuck it. Maybe
UK,
they have it in
Australia,
America.
New Zealand, it's
Same
all
thing.
same.
Alright.
Yeah.
Am I right, fellas?
Back me up, fellas.
I don't have any more music.
All right. Well, what about Should we go into Christmas films?
Yes, I have
I
3.
think we should start with Home Alone 2 because that is kind of. You watched that for the first time a few days ago.
Yeah.
It's sunk in now for you.
Yeah,
How do you feel
it
about
was nice. It was fine.
it? Hmm.
My general stance on Christmas films is that they're a bit of a chore to watch. You only watch them on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Um, and then the ones you really like, I might watch in the lead up to Christmas. So Home Alone 2 was generally not a chore to watch. It was generally pretty fun
Hmm.
and silly.
For the
And
most
Tim
part.
Curry, obviously,
Tim
is
Curry
the
completely
best.
steals that movie.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen it for a while before we
I
watched it, but he is so good in that
I
film,
would watch Tim
and he's
Curry
barely in it.
act anything
Yes.
and love it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But then
What about that pigeon lady though?
she was also great. This is the thing, a great ensemble cast of
Yep.
characters. Pigeon Lady was great, really wholesome,
Mm.
iconic, and then pigeons were great as
All
acting.
those pigeon actors were actually really good.
Yeah, they are uncredited, but I thought they did really well.
Hmm.
And then my only thing is the house scene where he's
Yeah.
home alone again,
Hmm.
and they're trying to break in again, and they
Yeah.
didn't need that scene at all. They could have completely gone away from the bandits if they wanted. They could have done something completely different
It's so true.
instead of half an hour of, oh, we got electrocuted. Oh, there's a
Yeah.
brick in the face twice. Like, oh,
Yeah.
he's
It just.
falling somewhere. I
I.
don't know. I'm done.
Yeah. No, I agree. It goes on for way longer than I
Mm.
thought it did as well. Like
Yeah.
it's just. I mean, like everyone knows that Homeland 2 is basically a rehash of Homeland 1. It's bigger, it's got a bigger budget,
Okay,
it's,
no.
it brings it out.
I think there's enough different parts. I thought that all the bit in the hotel, I like,
Mm.
it's the general, there's a lot of montage scenes of the fact that he's a child and he's alone
Yeah.
and the family have forgotten him. There's a lot of super, pretty much shot for shot remakes.
Yeah.
But there's also the whole
Like almost,
concierges.
that's true,
That's all
yeah.
new.
I mean, they switch out the characters well enough,
Yeah,
which is probably saves it.
but there wasn't even
But there's
any.
so many jokes that are in the first
Yeah,
one, and it's like
no.
they barely changed it. But even so, it's like,
It's just kind of like, remember when that happened the
yeah.
first time, and then you laugh about Home Alone 1 as opposed to Home Alone 2, and then it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It means that you can either like Homeland 1 or Homeland 2 because you're watching the same film, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
have them on at the same time. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just
But
watch 2 screens. It's fine.
Yeah, the audio syncs up perfectly if you put
Yeah.
them next to each other, actually.
Actually, I've heard of you play Pink Floyd at the same time. They both sync up perfectly, which is really weird.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one's better than the first one, though, to me. And it's just,
It feels like more of a movie, actually, yeah.
yeah.
I think Home
Yeah.
Alone 2, you
It's
think
like-
you like it, and then you start watching it, and it's like, oh, it's just this for a really long time now, and we're stuck with it.
Yeah, it's all kind of set around the house, like it's not very, doesn't go
No.
very well, I think.
No.
Yeah, and there's a couple of silly kind of parts to it that
It's a children's film.
Yeah, exactly. That's the fundamental thing about Christmas films. It's like they are meant
That's true.
primarily for children, but if they
Yeah.
do like just about work for adults as well, that's a bonus. Like
Yeah.
because I today watched Muppets Christmas Carol,
Oh, okay.
which I think is the best rendition
That is
of
also
A
one
Christmas
mine.
Carol. One
Yeah.
of the best stories
Yes.
ever written. One of the best ways to ever make it better.
Yeah.
Put fucking Muppets in it.
Yeah.
And
done.
yeah,
SNL put Muppets in it. Muppets Tonight.
Yeah.
Done.
do
It's
it.
really good. They did it.
Did they?
Yeah.
They put
Muppets
Muppets
Tonight.
in SNL.
Muppets Tonight. It
Is that a
was
thing?
in like the 90s. It's the first Muppets I think
What, a
I
live
ever
sketch
watched.
show with Muppets?
Yep. Well, I don't think it was live. It was.
They had Muppets?
I'm googling Muppets Tonight, and it was the first
Oh,
Muppets.
I'm gonna Google Muppets tonight.
Don't remember the name. An American live-action puppet family-oriented television series. Okay, well that
Oh,
could be
okay, so it's
anything.
not like a Avenue Q kind of thing.
No, it's
like
not.
a family thing.
Yeah, it's not like
Right.
X-rated. It's just like wait 1 second. Yeah, so set in a television studio rather than a theater.
Yeah.
It was like a talk show kind of thing, with skits and sketches
I didn't
and
know that was a
recurring
thing.
characters. It was really good.
Because I wouldn't have thought that would work. Because obviously you'd be like as an audience, you'd be distracted by all the people
I'm
in
gonna
like the
say,
morph suits, kind of
oh, shit,
running
wait.
around.
I'm gonna say that they just put in a laugh track.
Oh,
Not
right,
entirely.
okay.
I think it was
Yeah.
fake.
Not in front of a live audience.
I think maybe Muppets are fake. And then
You saying Muppets aren't fucking real?
I
Seriously?
I mean the
Telling
fabric's real. they source that fabric.
Mm.
I'm not entirely sure of how it works
Mm.
because
Yeah.
they have celebrities, guests. Like every episode
Yeah.
pretty much is a guest star, and the joke is generally something in between the skits. There's like them trying to run around and get the TV show working,
Yeah.
and try and find this celebrity person,
Mm.
and it's all like shenanigans.
Oh, okay. It sounds
But
like General Muppet Tree.
Muppet. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what the Muppets movie was like,
Oh yeah, that's
which was
true.
really good.
Yeah, for the
Um, yeah, because they're always trying to put on a show, and it's always about like
yeah.
they got
Ah,
celebrities
bad at it.
everywhere. Like, yeah,
You
bad
think
at
they'd
it
be
'cause of
better at it?
made of felt.
No.
Yeah, but the Muppets Christmas Carol. I just love how seriously Michael Caine takes that role. Like he really seems like he's acting alongside. Like he takes it as seriously as if he was acting with real
Yeah.
people, and it's
Yeah.
amazing that he has that ability. And it's like one of his best roles to me.
Yeah. Actually, everyone is really good in it, and even though it's
Yeah.
super old, it's not really aged
It's
that
not really
badly.
dated,
No,
no,
'cause it's
I wouldn't
Muppets.
say. And the effects, like when he's like flying over the
Oh
city
yeah.
and stuff, is like it doesn't look that bad.
No, it's not distracting. It's fine.
No, yeah. Um,
It's heartwarming,
yeah.
and
Except the only thing I hate about it is because I had it on
whoa.
video when I was younger.
What?
Yeah, get
What?
ready for this. You're gonna get demonetized for this.
No.
They cut the best song
Oh,
of
I
the
did
film.
see that. Yeah.
I think it's called When Love Is Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole pivotal part of the film where he goes back in time and sees his girlfriend at the time, like, pretty much say to him, "You don't love me anymore." And then she sings a whole song about, like, how they were, like, so close to being in love or whatever, or like he was like so close to being a normal human being, but money got in the way. And it's like this really touching song, and there's a bit where Michael Caine, as like a kind of specter watching from
Yeah.
behind, is like singing this really mournful song behind her, and he's like breaking down and like starting to cry, and it's like so emotional, and they just cut it from the film, and it's the worst.
Why did they cut it?
Well, apparently it's because it was too emotional for like a kids film,
Oh.
which I don't think it was at all,
Kids
because
films are
when I
emotional.
was yeah, exactly, and when I was a kid, that was like one of my favorite parts because
yeah.
it actually, it made you feel something.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel empathy for him, definitely.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'd see a picture of this. Like, I saw it last Christmas the first time, and I really can't
Yeah,
remember.
you can watch it on YouTube. Like, if you're gonna watch the film, just pause it as soon as it gets to the part where she says, I don't know. Yeah, just pause it at that part and just watch it on YouTube because it's,
I
yeah,
don't think
that
I have
part.
seen it actually. No.
Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think it was in. We saw it on DVD, and I don't think I had that, which sucks.
It's
I
like,
remember that.
it was one of the, yeah, to me that was one of the best parts of the film.
Yeah.
And I hate that they cut it. I think the song
That's
is still
so
on the soundtrack, but like,
It's not
it
right.
makes you feel for him. Like, it makes you want him to, like,
Change.
that's what you gotta do with a character. Yeah, you gotta see
like
that
him.
he's changing
Yeah.
and see that he's like affected by this. Fucking bullshit.
More like when love is gone.
Excuse me.
when love is gone.
More like when scene is gone.
Shit. Wait one sec. That's good. That's better. That's way better than what I was gonna do.
Thank you.
When love is gone. It's gone. There you go.
When love is gone, is gone. All right.
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'll watch it again this year, and
We'll
check
have
it
to
then.
watch that scene when we're not doing this.
Well,
'Cause
my point. Okay, we can watch the scene, but I was
Yeah.
gonna say, it is. I was fine watching it with my family last year, but it is very singy.
the
It's very
film.
family.
It's quite
family-ish.
singy, yeah.
Yeah.
And a bit sort of like almost
Not
too
cringe.
kind of like
Sentimental.
jolly, heartwarming.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think
good.
it still works.
It's not a bad thing. It's just watching with other people.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the thing. I don't
cannot
think
be
I've ever
done.
watched it with another person.
No.
I think I can
Very
watch it by
intimate.
myself and have
Yeah.
a nice intimate time. Yeah.
Nice crazy time. Yeah. Mine that is second on my list actually.
Mhm.
As of 3. But it was really fun when I watched it.
Yeah.
First, Love Actually.
Yep, I knew.
Obviously, that's the only Christmas film that I genuinely enjoy. And I know so many people that hate it, like actively
I
don't
don't
understand. Yeah,
who hates that film.
exactly.
I've never met someone who hates that film.
I spoke to 2 people recently,
Yeah.
and they both watched it for the first time quite recently, and they
Mhm.
were like, I just didn't get it because there was too much
So
going
I don't have a
on.
heart.
'Cause they're dead to me now.
Sure, yeah.
That's why.
Good.
Because there's too much going on, they said, and you don't get enough time to know the characters or something like that, and it's silly and
It's a bit of a Game of Thrones
whatever.
mishmash of characters you gotta follow up with, but
When Colin Firth died, I was really fucking surprised.
I
His
know.
own wedding? Jesus.
Yeah.
That's pretty shocking. Apart from that, it was a really good movie. But this is what.
It's a modern classic now. I think it's like
Yeah.
2003 or something, and like 15
Contemporary.
years later or whatever, it's yeah. Even Americans would say that is like one of the
Yeah.
best.
It is dumb. It is silly because a Christmas film. It's very easy to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not. Right, I say it's dumb and silly. The Emma Thompson bit, Johnny Mitchell.
Yeah. Deals with a lot of
I
difficult
cry
things.
thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's so well done.
And like,
You know?
I know you do.
It's so sad.
I can see you crying right now. And
everywhere.
Liam Neeson's wife dying,
Yeah.
and like him like, is it his stepson or his actual son? Was it his
Stepson,
wife's
actually.
son?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah, actually.
Yeah, and his relationship with him, and
Yeah.
like they bond over the fact that he's got this crush, and it's like, yeah, and also Alan Rickman almost cheating on his wife. Yeah. Oh god.
R.I.P. But
Yeah.
this character sucked. And there's a lot going on. I think they're all fairly believable. Like for a very short amount of time that they're on screen and that we get to know them, I think they're pretty believable and likable.
Yeah.
Possibly. I think watching back again and seeing, that guy's Rick Grimes character.
Who's that?
Andrew Lincoln. The guy that does the notes.
Oh right,
Keira
yeah, the
Knightley.
Walking Dead guy. I think
Yeah.
he's more known as the him now. Yeah,
I
but
said Rick Grimes.
I don't know his name.
Walking Dead.
Sure.
This is more well
Yeah.
known as that.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, who
Andrew
loves
Lincoln.
Keira Knightley.
I can't remember the name of the thing, but yeah, watching that back, I was like, oh, he goes about it in a fairly creepy way, but it's fine. It's still Christmas. It's still heartwarming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
The only I think unbelievable thing for me was that Colin Firth and the woman that was working for him married.
Yeah, the
And he
Italian
moved to her
woman.
country.
That whole part I remember because we watched it.
We did already watch it last year, yes.
Yeah, we watched it earlier this year, I think, at like not Christmassy time.
Yeah.
Was it?
Wait.
It wasn't
No.
last Christmas, was it?
I thought it was last Christmas.
Oh, maybe it was
We have
last
seen
Christmas.
it already.
We've definitely watched it together, yeah. And yeah, I think we both agree that it was just the whole part where he's like wandering around Italy looking for this girl, and like all the town is like behind him, and it's just a bit stupid.
Yeah, but
like,
it's
a bit,
Christmas,
it's not
I get it,
realistic.
but
yeah,
it
and
was
as
so
a film,
silly.
but
Everything else
but
felt
fuck
just
off.
a little like well, okay, so Prime Minister
the Prime
not
Minister
being a piece
knocking
of
on
trash.
people's doors on Christmas Eve is more realistic.
I was going for political.
Oh, wait, sorry, go on.
So the Prime Minister not being a piece of trash is a
Oh,
little unbelievable.
that's
to me. Carry on.
that's a good point.
Yeah, knock on people's doors. I mean, if you know her address, that's more believable because you live in the same country and you understand where people live, and you just have to know the street they live on. You just go to that street and that's it.
And then you just kind of randomly knock for Martin McCutcheon. Martin McCutcheon.
Yes, I think fine, but it was still Christmassy.
Yeah.
The Colin Firth one was but then also oh god, what's his name? The guy that's in My Family.
I don't know what his name is.
You know.
Oh, you mean the guy from the BT advert?
Yes. No,
Yeah, sure,
I'm so sorry. It's the series.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's like a joke, I think, about just like how Americans love British accents.
Yeah.
And like it was clearly not meant to happen for him, and it just happens like so unbelievably well.
I guess at least it feels
grammar.
like you're in on the joke. Like it's the people know that it's dumb that this is happening too.
Yeah.
Like tongue in cheek. Whereas with Colin Firth, it's like it felt like did the film know that they did a dumb thing? I don't know, but I feel like they did.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you want
That's
to know
I
about
think
it.
that's meant to be the heartwarming.
Yeah,
Like
I don't care about
that's
it.
when the score really boost
Yeah,
the
it's,
max
the
levels on
Glasgow
the
Love
volume.
theme fucking explodes out
Yep.
of your speakers, which is also
That's a good song though.
that's actually okay. Wait, you know what?
Are you saying that's a Christmas song?
I'm gonna interrupt this
You gonna say that's a
segment
Christmas song?
with yeah, of course it's a Christmas song.
Would you put that on at a Christmas party?
Yes, not party.
That would bring the
I've
mood
got a
way
playlist
down.
called Christmas, I guess,
Mm.
and it's
Okay, yeah, I guess I could go on
includes.
that.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
a few alternative
All right.
Christmas songs that aren't necessarily about Christmas, but they're Christmassy.
Hey guys, if you're looking for Christmas alternative songs,
You think an intro for my mini
this is
podcast?
our new segment, Christmas alternative.
Yeah, Christmas, I guess.
Christmas, I
So,
guess.
The Howard's End soundtrack, which is a BBC period drama,
Hmm.
and the only period drama that I've ever kind of enjoyed, because the soundtrack is that nice. It's really nice, and the best one from
Hey,
that.
can you give me a taste?
That's it.
Beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful.
Okay, so let's go to the middle. Oh God.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Shut the fuck.
Oh, it's
You're
majestic.
ruining the Christmas.
It's nice.
You see, it's
There's a bit of
pianos.
mystery to it.
Yeah, it's pianos, and then also, the opening is also just really nice. Wait.
Oh, a small piano.
Excuse me. You're ruining the ambiance. Because, and there's some violins.
Hmm. It's a classy Christmas.
It's just really nice. Exactly. I really wanted a classic Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin somebody's Toy Story doll. I can't wait. It's just nice. I like violins and pianos,
Mhm.
alright? And then Iron and Wine's cover of Time After Time. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Because Time After Time is a fucking banger.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Is
Right,
it Christmassy though?
It's Christmassy, yes.
It's not Christmas, but it's Christmassy enough.
Just a character. It's a banger. It's like, if it has acoustic guitar, if it has piano, if it has violin, it's Christmassy.
It's banging. It's
Yes.
Christmas. It's
Christmas. Northern Sky by Nick Drake. You know, you're getting ready for Christmas, you're putting the lunch, Christmas food on.
you're putting your lunch on the tree.
You're hanging the turkey at the top of the tree, as where he belongs.
You gotta put on some Nick Drake.
It's Christmas. And then,
It's
okay,
Christmas 2017.
White Windsor Hymnal by Fleet Foxes
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
is Christmassy.
Okay, I would agree with that.
That's
That's
Christmassy.
just a damn good banging
Thank you.
bang of
Thank
a song.
you.
That's a real.
It's
I'm
good.
boffing.
He's not.
Reason
Static.
sound.
Still. Shh.
I'm
We've
still on
just
that
lost
song.
10 subscribers and we don't even have 2.
We have minus 10.
Yeah. Really upsetting. This Must Be the
Shit.
Place. Also another cover by Iron and Wine
Mhm.
of the Talking Heads song.
Alright.
It's just nice. I really hope. You know, it'd be
It's quite
funny
nice.
if no one could hear any of these songs because my laptop's too quiet. and
I
it's-
mean, these microphones pick up stuff I never would have expected
Actually,
this
that's
to pick
true.
up, so I think we're good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hopefully there's a siren.
Also, we don't want it to be like, yeah, we don't want it to be like good quality.
No.
Otherwise, they'll think.
That's true. Obviously, this is Christmassy because it's in the Love Actually soundtrack.
That's. I didn't even think about this song because nobody plays it at Christmas, but I guess it kind of.
Listen to that.
I guess it kind of is a Christmas song.
Listen to those
Yeah,
sleigh bells.
God only
Christmassy.
knows.
Exactly. I'll
It's
pick
a damn good song.
one more, but I need to choose very carefully. Gregory Alan Isaacoff has so many Christmassy songs. I'm not gonna say Christmas songs, but Christmassy.
Who is he?
It's a man. And then I'm gonna say the Stable song is my favorite,
Uh-huh.
possibly. Listen to that banjo.
That's quite nice. I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I can imagine putting on a cracker to this.
Look, you haven't. It's an advert.
I can
you
imagine
haven't-
unfolding a paper hat
And you-
to this song.
Yep. It's a top hat. What is it? It's fedora.
Paper top hat.
With a crown. It's
Oh, yeah,
just
crown,
nice. Oh, I got some violin as well. There you go. Ticks the boxes.
It's pretty nice.
So that's my alternative Christmas. There's like 30 songs in this, but I just really.
That was
like
our
these
segment,
songs.
Christmas, I guess.
Thank you.
I won't remember to put like a jingle over that.
Thank you.
That's
for
like
not
a segment
doing that.
under.
It's very subtle. I'll sneak up on you. And then when is our food getting here? It's
I don't know.
an hour. Jesus.
Yeah, I still got time. Yeah.
What's
So
your-
what other Christmas songs do you have?
Oh, wait, songs or
We're talking about Christmas films still, I
films?
think.
Yeah. Last one on my list
Yes.
is Edward Scissorhands.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Christmas. It's a
Is
Christmas
it
time
set at
film.
Christmas?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Because
Oh yeah, 'cause in the beginning there's like, what are they called? Not snowflakes, like that you cut out.
yeah,
Snowflakes?
paper snowflakes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
there's like
kinds.
paper snowflakes
Yes,
falling
I forgot about
over
that
the
actually.
credits and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And there's like a lot of choir music in the soundtrack.
It's very Danny Elfman.
Yeah. And he's got a Christmassy last name. And then there's like a bit where there's snow falling because he's cutting in ice sculptures, stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's a Christmas film.
And it snows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does end in him being like exiled, I think. Like it ends.
that's true.
I think it ends nicely, but it almost ends pretty badly. But that's Christmas, you know.
Yeah.
But I like that one a lot. I would watch that anytime.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
one
and
was
again, that's
spooky.
like one that nobody would consider Christmas, like
I
watching at
know.
Christmas. Um, you also watched The Nightmare Before Christmas quite recently. You only watched it for the first time on Halloween.
Yeah.
This year.
The other occasion that it applies to.
Yeah.
And it was good. I would watch it on Christmas as well. It feels like that kind of like nostalgic, comfy kind of film.
Yeah.
This is nice to have on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's a good one
Do
actually.
you think of it more of a Halloween film or a Christmas film, though?
Honestly,
Do you think?
it felt okay. So I associate Christmas Day with like animated films,
Yeah.
2D like traditional Wallace and Gromit animated.
Traditional.
Traditional.
Grand
Like
Day Out.
Texas. Yeah, actually, you know what?
Snowman.
Edition. Snowman. Yeah, shit. I think
Yeah.
Wallace
I
and
think
Gromit
these. Yes.
could be
Yeah.
Christmassy.
Definitely. You could put on any Wallace and Gromit
Yeah.
at Christmas, and that is just Christmassy by default.
That's what I'm gonna do this year. I've just decided.
I think that might
Yes.
be a British thing though, as well. Like on
Maybe.
Christmas Day, you're guaranteed to either see The Snowman or Grand Day Out. Like
Yeah, I think it's a BBC one.
very likely.
Thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I guess they're only like 20 minutes or something,
that's true.
and they are just like staple Christmas watch in the UK.
Yeah, just because they are like they're really old
Yeah.
and so ingrained in
Uh-huh.
like TV
This is just
animation stuff.
yeah. You're looking at a piece of history
Exactly.
when you look it up.
Yeah, historical evidence. Christmas. They're good.
Exactly.
What other ones do you have?
So I do also have the Santa Claus, which you haven't seen.
No.
The Tim Allen one. I think I must have watched that all year round, like from the age of like 8 to I don't
Now?
know, like now. No, I haven't seen it for a while, but yeah, I just really liked that film when I was
Oh.
younger. I don't know why.
Do you still really like it?
I haven't seen it for a long time. I don't have an urge to see it again, but I remember liking it a lot. I also have The Grinch, the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a good film.
It's slow.
Do you think?
It
I didn't think you'd say that about it.
it fits the thing of Christmas films being too. Like you look at it and think it looks fun. It looks like a fun thing, and there's definitely fun bits. I think it starts off really strong, and then I just remember there being a big lull. I think I only watched it once, so maybe I should watch it again.
Really?
Yeah,
How
I just.
long ago? When it came out?
Like 6 years ago.
Jesus
A while
Christ.
ago. Because I just remember I watched it with like friends and maybe got distracted or something. I just remember it being long. I remember thinking like, still
But
go on.
Have you not seen freaking GIF sets on
Yeah,
Tumblr
I've
of it?
seen it.
It's GIFable.
He puts the clothes on and he's like, I'm not leaving.
He
And
puts
it's
the clothes
very
on.
funny. Or else he gets the
He
hose
says I
again.
can't. He says I can't cancel with myself again.
Yeah, and it's all very
Like,
good.
it's good.
It's funny. Like it is funny. It's
funny in a
it's
silly
too
way.
slow. Too slow.
Seriously.
Speed it up.
Yeah, no.
As watch it.
Watch it
on
at times
double
two.
speed. Yeah, it's the only way I can enjoy it.
No. People have been saying for a while now that Die Hard is a Christmas
I agree.
film. And it is.
Yeah.
Like my brother really loves Die Hard, like too much. And I just don't know if I like it. Because I don't really like action films anyway.
Yeah.
Like it just feels like one of those films that's just like action, typical classic action.
Yeah.
And just because it's a Christmas film makes not much of a difference to me. I do like Alan Rickman in it. I think he is
Yeah.
good, and there are some funny parts to it. But I don't know. I don't know about that film.
I think I went through a phase of really liking it for Christmas because that was when I realized you don't have to watch super Christmassy films on Christmas and you
Yeah.
can watch anything else on the day, and that was a savior for me. But then I
Yeah.
watched it too many times, and now
You've probably seen it more than I
I
have
have
then.
actually seen like I think
Yeah.
I watched it like 3 Christmases in a row,
Yeah.
and then around the time for one of them as well. Also, we studied it for like a media studies class. Like it's
Really.
just yeah,
People love that film.
I
Like it's
yeah,
really highly rated.
yeah, and
I don't think I've ever seen it to the end.
oh
Like I
whoa,
really don't. I really lose interest in it. I don't know why.
I think
I've
yeah.
tried so hard.
I get that as well. I think it does. It gets kind of lost at some point. Like, there's some really
Yeah.
good standout bits in the first bit. It's just a lot of like low talking and like he's in a building and there's some police and they just sorting stuff
Yeah.
out for a bit, and that gets old, and no one's shooting the guns or doing the stunts.
Mhm.
And then I'm over it. But it's definitely I agree that's a Christmas film. It's at Christmas.
Yeah.
There's a dead guy wearing a Santa hat at some point. It's a Christmas film.
Yeah. He has a machine gun. Ho
Yeah.
ho ho.
Oh, that's what he says.
Well, that's what Hans Gruber, I think is his name.
That's what he says.
Yeah, when he
Yeah.
comes down in the elevator and there's that guy and there, he's like,
That's yeah. It says
I
yeah.
have a machine gun. Ho ho
He's
ho.
Alan Rickman, ladies and gentlemen. He's
Aaron McMahon, ladies
back.
and gentlemen.
He came back for us. Just to
Came
say that.
back as
Oh,
a ghostly specter for
he's
one
gone.
second.
He's going out the window.
And now
There
he's
he
gone.
goes. Bye.
There he goes.
I wish I had sleigh bells with me. I was gonna bring. I was gonna like sound
Yes,
effect
we could have
Foley
done with some
artist.
sound effects.
Yeah, definitely really magical. I forgot.
The last Christmas film I have on here is, and this might be debatable as well, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh no, yeah, that's Christmassy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's a lot of films that have Christmas parts in it, but it's up to you whether you call it a Christmas film.
Yeah.
I would happily. I mean, I love Harry Potter anyway, but if you put if that came on the TV on Christmas Day, I'd be like, yeah, this is Christmas. Christmas. This is Christmas.
This is Christmas. Yeah.
This is Christmas.
Definitely. Yeah, it's actually another one that's like a Halloween film and a Christmas film because it's
Exactly.
magic, so
Yeah.
it's spooky.
Yeah.
Um,
And there's a part where it is Halloween as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's the whole year round. You can watch it every
Exactly.
single day of your life,
Yeah.
and it is very nostalgic as well. It's another comfy one. I
Mhm.
remember, like, whenever you're ill, I think watching early Harry Potter films is really like good to watch.
Yeah.
It's just really nice.
I've definitely done that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely, yeah, definitely Christmassy.
Yeah.
I'd watch that again. And just
I'd
nice.
say so.
I
But
don't
I
like.
think but that's the thing. Like I think most Harry Potter films do cover Christmas. Some of them
Yeah,
don't,
definitely have to.
but generally they do. And it's like, I don't know. Something about Chris Columbus's direction just makes it feel really
He
like
really
more
fucking
cozy.
loves
Like he
Christmas.
knows how to make a Christmas film
Yeah.
so badly.
How many has he done? I feel like he's done loads of Christmas films. Or Christmassy films.
Well, he did the first two Harry Potters. He did
3
huh?
or 2. First 2 or 3?
First two.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
Third was
checks out.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Right. Discovered America.
Yeah, obviously he did Home.
It's
He
pretty
discovered
Christmassy of him.
America while he was directing Home Alone.
I have actually.
Yeah,
searched
you've
Chris
put
Columbus
that
in
in.
the first one
Good.
has in fact come up. How do I find normal?
Just Chris.
Oh shit,
It's my ride.
that was metal as hell. You gotta go. Chris Columbus. Right, there you go. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
He
shit,
knows how
yeah.
to make a film.
Mhm.
Just so everyone knows, he did everything. He did the Gremlins. He did the Goonies.
Yeah.
He
He's
did
done a lot of shit.
Home Alone. Home Alone 2.
Oh,
Mrs.
Jingle All the
Doubtfire.
Way.
Boy. Bicentennial
boy.
Man. 2 Harry Potter films. Christmas of the Cranks. Fantastic Four. Rent. Well, not a great time for everybody.
Uh-huh.
Night at the Museum.
Night at the
Okay, so I'm
Museum.
seeing some things happen. Oh, The Help was, yeah, that's fine.
The Witch?
Pixels. The Witch.
Wait, what?
What? He did both
Is
Pixels
he
and
associated
The
with these
Witch.
films, or he didn't direct them? He did
Produced.
not direct.
He produced.
Oh,
he
right,
produced,
okay.
produced.
That's.
No, but he also
I didn't know that. Like.
directed Pixels. So there's that.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's insane.
Oh, I Kill Giants. I think that's based off a comic. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Based on the comic, yeah.
All right.
I haven't read it. I'm so sorry. I've heard that. I can't believe associated with both The
I had no
Witch
idea.
and Pixels.
Yeah, that seems very strange.
Yeah, it's
But like when you're a
very silly.
producer, it's like you're only so involved You're not
Okay, yeah.
you're not at the head table.
You're
You're
just
kind of
funding it.
funding it. Yeah, probably doing some other stuff, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, just the witch seems like the complete opposite of
That was
something
very
you would do.
Christmassy of them.
But
Well, it could be a Christmas. You wouldn't know.
yeah,
Or Samhain, because it wouldn't have been Christmas at that point. Cause
they were just they were outcasts. They would
pagan.
have yeah.
Do you know pagan just means now probably means something a bit different, but usually it just means everyone who doesn't celebrate a mainstream religion.
Really?
Yeah, by celebrate I
What's
mean
it? We're
take part.
pagans?
No, because we don't take part in any religion. But like, so if you're not Muslim or Christian,
Yeah.
pagan. Nah, that can't be right.
If you're
That
not
can't be
Muslim or
right.
Christian, you're a pagan.
Any of the mainstream religions that used to be called pagan.
Right.
It's
Maybe
now
the
has its own
definition has
thing.
changed.
It has changed now,
Yeah.
yes. Because then that's why they did the whole putting the Christian. Let's say Christianic, and that's not a word. The
No.
whole Christian holiday on top of the pagan holiday, which wasn't just pagan; it was any other. It was just a general celebration of Saturn or the
Right.
equinox.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some facts,
Okay.
and then to make the transition into Christianity easier,
Yeah.
to force people to do that.
I don't know.
That's a fact.
The only context I know the word pagan in is the people that I lived with at university called each other that as an insult.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Yeah.
You called me
It's
pagan
like,
once,
you pagan.
and I was like, I mean, Wicca's kind of interesting, but like, I don't partake in it. I don't understand. Wicca and paganism is similar.
Wicca?
Wicca, yeah.
What's Wicca? Wicca Man? You mean the Wicker
This is me
Man?
googling Wicca for everyone.
Oh, it's not Wicca.
Wicca,
It's
religious belief,
Wicca. I've never
also
heard of
termed
this.
pagan witchcraft. It's like the
Interesting.
belief that like we're all the karma or one witchcraft. It says it's a whole big umbrella thing.
Mhm.
It's okay. Paganism is the umbrella term, so every Wiccan is a pagan, but every pagan is a Wiccan.
Right.
But it's similar, celebrating the earth kind of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like a more grounded spirituality.
Yeah, I think it can have deities. It's very big
Mhm.
as a whole. Yeah, so the gods and goddesses. I think goddess is more of a thing. And the moon and crystal healing comes from it and all that. Well, doesn't come from it, but it does that. And like fortune telling, tea reading, palm reading, all of the whole thing.
Mhm.
Whole shebang.
Nice.
Merry Christmas.
I didn't know any of
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
that. Mhm.
Good.
I did it off mic.
Edit out. That's great.
I
But
just burped.
I'm upset about it. I love you, Beth Cooper did quite well apparently.
What the hell is that?
I don't. If it's not Christmas, then I'm not
It's not
interested.
Christmas. That doesn't look
I'm
Christmassy
already
at
not
all.
interested.
I hate the poster.
Yeah. So badly edited. We're looking at a poster and you can't see it. It's a secret. Wait, was that all your Christmas ones?
That's all the ones I've got written.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
You're much more Christmassy than me usually.
Is there anything I haven't said about? Okay. There was one TV episode that I forgot to mention, which is a Futurama episode.
Oh, I did see that come up.
Yeah. I think it's the one where Bender becomes Santa. I think that's the most famous
so
one.
much. I haven't seen it in so long. I can barely remember it.
Okay. That's the only Futurama episode I know about Christmas because when I was having a sleepover with a couple of my friends in primary school, we were watching a Futurama DVD, and oh no, it was Ed actually, one of our friends, and
You know Ed.
I
Ed.
do, but nobody else does, and another of my friends was there, and you can do on like a DVD player, you can do like A/B repeat. So if you press on the remote, you can press A/B at one point, and then you can like leave it a couple minutes, and then press it again, and it'll loop back to where you pressed it, and it'll just keep looping it until you press it. And we did that on this episode because I don't know why we did this. We because there's a song that the elves sing. We did the A/B repeat on the entire song, and then we just played it until we learned the entire thing.
This is your name.
So now I just have in my brain like all the words to this song.
Futurama Christmas song.
To this Futurama Christmas song about the elves building toys, and
I bet it's such an annoying song. A really cool song.
It's kind of
That's
annoying.
good.
I could sing it, but
Nope.
I don't think anyone wants that.
Can you sing it in monotone very, very quickly in under 5 seconds?
Um,
Super quickly.
we're free and fairly sober with some money to us to build. The machine's kind of tricky. Probably someone will be killed, but we gladly work for nothing, which is good because we don't intend to pay. The others are back to work today. Hooray! We have just a couple hours to make several billion gifts, and the labor isn't easy, but then you'll all work triple shifts, so you can make the job go quicker if you turn up the controls to super speed. It's back to work on Christmas Eve. Hooray! And though you're cold and sore and ugly, your pride will mask the pain. Let my happy smile warm your hearts as a toy lodged in my brain.
Oh, nice. Music.
Wait.
Out of monotone.
um, no, it's very nearly Xmas. No, now we're very awfully tired and we can't work any faster and we're very, very sorry. Why, you selfish little bastards. Do you want the kids to think that Santa's just a crummy, empty-handed jerk? Then show your ass, show your, show your yaps and back to work. Now it's very nearly Xmas and we've done the best we could. These soldiers are poorly painted and they're made for inferior wood. I should give you all a beating, but I really have to fly. If I weren't stuck here frozen, I'd hope I knew in the eye. You did the best you could, I guess. Some of these gorillas are okay. Yeah,
Jesus
the elves are back
Christ.
to work today. Yeah. That's pretty much all the words, I think. I think I missed a little bit, but
That's beautiful.
yeah.
That was a lot of words.
And Ed knows that whole song as well, I think.
Great.
It's all like as a whole song, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be a whole 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm really
Yeah,
proud
so
of you.
I still know that.
I'm really proud of you and all your achievements that you've made.
And those are like all different characters talking to each other, so
Could you
that
do the
probably
voices?
didn't make.
Not right now.
I probably could.
Okay. I just
I'm
need to
not
know
good.
that you could. If asked.
Oh yeah, if I was really singing it, I'd have done it in like the elf voices and
Oh,
like
boy.
Leela and stuff.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that's what that reminds me of. The
Yeah.
episode.
That's cute. That's a Christmassy memory. Was it
Yeah.
Christmas when that happened though?
No.
Okay, then it's Christmas. It's
We were
fake
just
night.
watching Futurama and
want
that
that.
happened.
I didn't want it then. This is not Christmas.
But now it's a nice little soundbite for everyone.
So also,
Now you can learn the lyrics too.
No, you
I'm sure
too.
it's probably on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be out there.
Yeah.
That's the only copy we have left of
You
that
can
song.
check my accuracy.
Yeah. And then if you got it wrong, you're fired as well. And there's no one left to do the podcast.
Jesus.
Mhm. That's all the
Um,
Christmas we got. My
I think
legs
that's all I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for about Christmas?
Like food maybe.
I think there'll be some food.
Perhaps? There will be food
There's
on the
usually
day.
food on the day.
I think food's associated with Christmas. I'm not a Christmas person.
Oh
I'm
no.
not a Christmas person. Like
Can't deal with
I'm
it.
trying my best. I am trying my absolute best. You're much more Christmas than I am. So that kind of outweighs it, but
I'm trying to be as Christmassy as possible for the
trying
both
my
of
best.
us.
But you know.
You're not pulling your weight though, frankly. It's kind
Okay.
of disconcerting.
I'm ready to look fancy on Christmas Day at some point.
Hmm.
Actually, no, I'm not because I want to be in pajamas. Ideally, no one would be around.
Exactly.
And I could eat all day, except people always come around. We've always got to have a meal or something.
Yeah.
And I can't be. I could be in pajamas, but that's not. You can't really.
I think that's the one thing. Yeah, I think I also resent that about Christmas is that like it's meant to be like a really good day, and people plan it as if it's like a wedding day or something.
Yeah.
And
I
you
want
know,
to be gross.
you rarely get to do exactly what you want to do.
No.
You always have to at least kind of, eat at a certain time, and eat, or like dress a certain way, or go somewhere that you have to be.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah.
It's long. Okay. The same
It's a
issue
long day.
I have with Christmas films is that it's long. It's slow. Not very much happens. It's all about Christmas.
It's true.
And that's the whole, like, I think people forget that Christmas is actually not, it's one concept. You need multi concepts for this.
For it to work.
I need several different narratives coming in and out of my Christmas day, otherwise I'm not going to enjoy it.
Is that what you think?
Frankly, yes, my review of Christmas 2017.
Not enough
preemptively.
narratives.
No, not enough stuff happening. Just someone, why don't we be like EastEnders and kill somebody every single year on Christmas Day without fail in front of everybody?
I got Max Branning storm into my house on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Or Phil.
Or Phil.
Phil? Just one
Mitchell.
word. Phil Mitchell, that's his name.
Phil.
Phil. Just knock my door down and kill my wife. That's all I want. That's all I want this Christmas. By Mariah Carey.
It's the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah. That's what it means to me. Isn't that what Christmas is all about?
When you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, EastEnders is just the most nihilistic thing you could watch on Christmas.
So chaotic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just such a bad time.
If you're not from the UK and you like, I can't imagine anything on American TV being that depressing on a
No,
Christmas day.
we
Like,
love to be
only
depressed.
yeah, we're so not that mentality that we praise something that just kind of a show that wallows in despair
Just misery.
on
Yeah.
Christmas, especially on Christmas.
Yeah.
Usually during the year it's like pretty day-to-day stuff, but on
Yeah.
Christmas it's always like there's been a
Huge.
triple homicide and there's a
Yeah.
rapist on the loose.
It's all happening. And
Yeah.
happy Christmas, by the way.
And
It's just like, also we're
yeah.
out of toys for the children,
Yeah.
and the orphanage is on fire, and there's a dog. Dog's fine because we're not monsters,
Yeah.
but
Jesus.
it's I wouldn't
We're
rather
British. We don't have dogs.
fire. No, no. Yeah.
Not
That's what
saying
I
anything
say.
about anyone else.
No, that's what I say. What's your favorite thing about Christmas? What are you looking forward to about Christmas?
Obviously I'm looking forward to the sweet haul of presents. No, not really. I don't.
Hall. I was thinking
Haul,
like a
yeah.
hallway.
An
Full of
entire hallway of
presents.
presents is what. That's my tradition.
That's my unit of
Usually I get a
measurement.
hallway of presents.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
You know what
No,
kind.
I'm just looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to giving people presents more than anything
That's cute.
because I am pretty hyped about what I've got for people this
Yeah.
year, and like I feel like I put some thought
And
into it.
you got me
Oh shit!
SMC.
Wait,
you
didn't we say
forget?
we weren't getting each other presents this year?
Oh no! We forgot that we weren't getting each other. But I got 85 presents, but we said that we weren't getting presents.
85, but
Oh
last year
my
you said
God.
87.
You didn't know the voice. What's the point in quoting anything
Because
from
I'd
the
have to
first?
shout to do a Dudley voice.
Do it.
I'm not gonna shout.
Break the audio. Like, do you like? Was it when it's like bass boosted? Do that.
Where it's gonna be like distorted, like if I
Yeah.
have the mic in my mouth.
Like,
Last 37.
Jesus.
It's my Dudley voice.
Just pop it. That was nice for any earphone users.
Headphone users.
RIP headphone users. Um, it's Christmas. I don't know. It's New
Christmas.
Year's. I'm really excited for.
Yeah,
That's the event of the year.
that'll
That's
be
it.
good.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
That's the one to look forward to, really.
I'm gonna watch New Year's Eve by that filmmaker where it's New Year's Eve and things happen in it. And I'm gonna get so hyped.
That's a really good way to get hyped for New
Yeah.
Year's Eve. It's your one shot. It's the one night. You gotta be there on midnight
gotta
to
meet-
kiss the girl. You gotta.
I have to kiss Leah Michelle.
You have to
But-
kiss Leah Michelle at midnight. Jesus.
That's the only. Otherwise,
That's what that movie
we live
taught
the
me.
year again.
Yeah.
I think that's why I love
Otherwise, the year just loops, and you're back in
Yeah.
2017
And then you
again.
feel married again. And I've been Bill Murray
Exactly.
for so long. I can't do it anymore.
Yep.
Is Groundhog Day a Christmas film?
It's not set at Christmas, is it?
No, it's like Groundhog Day.
But it's
but
snowing.
it's
Oh yeah,
snowing.
it's Groundhog Day, isn't it?
It's snowing. That's it.
I don't think you can say any film with snow in it as a Christmas film.
I can say what I want. Thanks.
Is The Grey a Christmas film?
Fuck's the grey?
That Liam Neeson film where he fights wolves.
It's got no, absolutely not. Has it got snow in it?
Yeah, it's a lot
but
of snow.
It's not a
Is
family
The
film
Thing a
made in the
Christmas
90s.
film? No, it's not.
There you go. Wait, what was your
Yeah.
other question?
I said is The Thing a Christmas film?
What's the
It's
thing?
not.
Okay.
John you know that film where they're out in Antarctica. You already look bored with this discussion. And there's like a
This is
disease
fine.
going around that's like
Really? That's what that thing
Yeah.
is?
yeah. Yeah, it's about
I'm
that
Googling
like
right now.
people on an Arctic expedition.
Oh.
And they're out in the
Oh shit.
Arctic wilderness and there's all this like CG.
Oh.
There's all this CG that's running rampant up
Oh, I'm looking at some pictures of it.
there. Yeah, it's
and I'm
very
having a bad
graphic. It's
time.
very unpleasant.
That's really
It's
bad.
a good film though. It's
That's
like
good.
horrifying. It's like watching like Silent Hill monsters.
Yeah, it really looks like it. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah.
I hate this. It looks. How old is it?
Yeah, I think it's 80s and then they remade it recently.
Oh, okay.
But the 80s one kind of looks better because even though you can tell it's practical stuff,
Oh,
it
the
looks more real
dog.
because it's real. It's not CG.
Yeah.
So it's kind of more impressive.
Yeah, which is usually the way.
And
like,
it stands up.
you
Like
can
it doesn't look too prosthetic-y or anything.
yeah, like I look at the 2011 picture where the
Mm.
guy's head is split in half, and it looks,
Yeah.
you can see it looks like a computer, like it looks very fake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whereas this
When
other
you look at
picture,
that, it's like,
like it
yeah.
doesn't look quite like how it probably would look in real life, but it definitely looks like something, and it looks fucking grotesque.
This is a very Christmassy segue we've gone
Merry
into.
Christmas.
There's a yeah, there's a part where the dog gets the disease first, I think,
Yeah.
and then it's in a room full of huskies because they obviously sled around on huskies, and
Yeah.
oh, it's horrible because like it's just this dog is like exploding and all the other dogs are kind
Jesus.
of like, and it just turns into this weird dog creature.
I
It's
want to
horrible.
throw up.
Yeah, it's gross.
Why did I do this? Why am I still scrolling? It's a cake.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool actually. It's like a cake of the two-head monster.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, let's just look at the thing, Marvel. Ah,
The
there he
Thing
is.
is also a Marvel character.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's just like the other movie. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, I'm stopping it now. That was a very bad time I just had.
All right, good. What do you want to end on that?
Yeah, I think. That's Christmas.
So
we can
go
do
watch
that.
The Thing.
Yeah.
It's a great Christmas film.
Yeah. Conclusion. That's at the top of our
Just
list.
yeah, as soon as you open the presents, Christmas morning, get your family together around the fire.
Watch it in the fire.
Watch it in the fire.
Yeah. Summon it.
Okay, so I guess the next one we'll do will be best and worst of 2017.
Yeah. Maybe like 2017.
Yeah.
I think if we get into 2017 as a year for everybody.
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna kind of be on that anyway.
Yeah.
I might get to that a little bit. I don't know.
It'll just be a very similar tone to scrolling down images of the thing. Like it'll
Yeah,
be
it'll be
similar.
less like, I can't believe Harvey Weinstein.
No.
'Cause that would be a pointless conversation.
Yeah,
to have.
yeah. It'll just be nice things, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll do a year summary.
Yeah, cats we saw in 2017. Cats we struck
Yes.
in 2017. Cats we looked at pictures of
Cats
in
we didn't see in
2017.
2017.
That'll be the sad bit.
Yeah.
The saddest bit.
We'll have a
It's really
like
Yes. Soundboard.
soundboard.
Ready.
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
Okay. We'll do it at
Sweet.
some point. And
Cool. Our food's gonna go in half an hour.
yeah, we're gonna eat now. So
I'm really sorry.
yeah, thanks to you for listening. I was gonna say thank you, but I said thanks to.
Yes, I know you. Sponsors.
Thanks for listening to this. Yeah, and we'll be back soon, I guess.
Yeah, and the next one.
In the next one.
Okay, sweet.
See you in the next one.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas.
Happy everything.
Etc.